My beloved child, there is something happening behind the scenes that you cannot fully see yet. A truth has been growing quietly, like a secret waiting for the perfect moment to step into the light. The silence you have been noticing is not empty, and the distance you have been feeling is not meaningless. Someone connected to your heart has been carrying thoughts they have struggled to express. Their emotions have become heavier with each passing day. What they wish to reveal is becoming impossible for them to ignore. Archangel Michael says that what is hidden cannot remain hidden forever. The truth has reached a point where it desires freedom. The words that have been trapped inside their heart are moving closer to the surface. Your soulmate has been replaying memories over and over again. Certain moments continue to return to their mind. They remember details that seemed small at the time but now feel deeply significant. They have been reflecting on things left unsaid. They have been thinking about missed opportunities and delayed conversations. They have been realizing how much silence can sometimes create confusion. Type Amen 111 if this message resonates with your heart. There is a reason this message has found you today. The connection between souls often speaks long before words are spoken. Energy travels where language cannot. Your soulmate is becoming increasingly aware of what they truly feel. The emotions they once tried to organize neatly have become impossible to contain. Their heart keeps bringing them back to the same conclusion. For a long time they convinced themselves that waiting was the safer choice. They believed there would always be another day to explain everything. They thought time would somehow make the situation easier. Instead, the weight of the truth has continued to grow. What once felt manageable now feels impossible to ignore. Their heart has become louder than their fears. The truth they want to tell you is not meant to hurt you. It is not a truth designed to create pain or disappointment. It is a truth connected to honesty, clarity, and emotional release. Type Amen 222 if you believe honesty always finds its way. My beloved child, many people assume silence means lack of feeling. In reality, some of the strongest emotions are often hidden behind the quietest moments. Some hearts struggle to express what they carry. Your soulmate has been battling internal conflicts. One part of them wants to speak openly and freely. Another part fears the consequences of vulnerability. They worry about timing. They worry about perception. They worry about whether their words will be understood exactly as intended. These concerns have created hesitation. They have created delays. They have created moments where speaking felt harder than remaining silent. Yet every day the desire to tell you the truth becomes stronger. Every day their heart becomes less willing to remain hidden. Every day they move a little closer to honesty. Type Amen 333 if you trust divine timing. Archangel Michael says that emotional truth has its own journey. It cannot be forced. It cannot be rushed. It unfolds when the soul is finally ready to carry it forward. Your soulmate has reached a stage where pretending no longer feels comfortable. The mask they once wore has become heavy. The distance they once maintained has become exhausting. They think about you more often than you realize. Certain memories appear unexpectedly throughout their day. Certain emotions arrive without warning. There are moments when they almost say everything. There are moments when they come very close to revealing what has been hidden. There are moments when courage nearly overcomes fear. Then uncertainty appears. Then hesitation returns. Then another day passes without the conversation taking place. But something is changing now. The cycle of avoidance is weakening. The need for honesty is becoming stronger than the need for protection. Type Amen 444 if you are ready for clarity. My beloved child, what your soulmate wants to reveal is connected to their genuine feelings. They have been examining their heart carefully. They have been searching for certainty before speaking. Many nights have been spent reflecting. Many quiet moments have been filled with thoughts about the future. Many decisions have been reconsidered. They understand that truth creates transformation. Once spoken, it changes the direction of everything. Once revealed, it opens doors that cannot be closed again. This realization has made them cautious. It has made them deliberate. It has made them move slowly. Yet even slow movement is still movement. Even delayed honesty is still honesty. Even hesitant steps can lead to meaningful conversations. Your soulmate has been learning important lessons about courage. They have been learning that vulnerability is not weakness. They have been learning that authenticity creates freedom. Type Amen 555 if you choose faith over fear. The connection between you and this person has not been forgotten. It has not disappeared. It has remained present beneath the surface. There are emotions they have not fully expressed. There are thoughts they have not fully shared. There are truths they have not fully revealed. They know that keeping everything inside cannot continue forever. They know that silence has limits. They know that honesty eventually becomes necessary. My beloved child, patience has been shaping this season. Growth has been happening where you could not see it. Understanding has been developing behind closed doors. The truth your soulmate carries is becoming clearer to them. What once felt confusing is beginning to make sense. What once felt uncertain is becoming more defined. This process is preparing them for a different chapter. It is preparing them for greater honesty. It is preparing them for meaningful communication. Type Amen 777 if your heart is open to blessings. Archangel Michael says that every soul has moments of awakening. These are moments when avoidance no longer feels comfortable. These are moments when truth demands expression. Your soulmate is approaching such a moment. The realization they have been resisting is becoming impossible to deny. The message they have been holding back is becoming impossible to contain. Their heart wants freedom. Their spirit wants honesty. Their emotions want release. That does not mean everything happens instantly. That does not mean every answer arrives overnight. That does not mean every conversation occurs without challenges. But it does mean movement is taking place. It does mean progress is occurring. It does mean change is unfolding. My beloved child, continue focusing on your own growth. Continue building your own peace. Continue nurturing your own strength. The strongest connections are not built through chasing. They are built through authenticity. They are built through mutual honesty and respect. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen 888 if you believe good things are on the way. Your soulmate is learning that truth creates relief. They are learning that honesty creates peace. They are learning that authenticity creates freedom. The story is still unfolding. The journey is still progressing. The next chapter is still being written. Yet the signs of change are already appearing. The signs of courage are already growing. The signs of honesty are already emerging. My beloved child, remain hopeful without becoming anxious. Remain patient without becoming discouraged. Remain faithful without becoming fearful. The truth has a way of finding its moment. The heart has a way of finding its voice. The soul has a way of finding its path. Archangel Michael says that what is meant to be understood will eventually become clear. What is meant to be revealed will eventually be revealed. What is meant to be known will eventually be known. Until then, continue walking forward with confidence. Continue trusting your journey. Continue believing that clarity arrives at the right time. Your heart has not been forgotten. Your presence has not been overlooked. Your value has not been diminished. The truth your soulmate wants to tell you is moving closer every day. The courage they need is growing stronger every day. The moment of honesty is approaching one step at a time. My beloved child, receive this message with peace. Receive it with wisdom. Receive it with hope. The story is not ending. The story is unfolding. And the truth is finding its way home. My beloved child, there are moments when your soulmate looks at their life and realizes that something important is missing. Even when surrounded by daily responsibilities and distractions, there is a part of their heart that keeps returning to the same thoughts. Those thoughts are connected to you and to the truth they have been carrying. They never expected these feelings to remain this strong. They believed time would lessen their emotions. They believed distance would make everything easier to manage. Instead, the connection continued to grow within them. The memories remained vivid. The emotions remained alive. There are days when they feel completely ready to speak. There are days when they tell themselves that today will finally be the day they reveal everything. There are days when confidence rises inside them. Then another wave of uncertainty appears. Old fears return. Old doubts attempt to convince them to remain silent. Type Amen 999 if you believe courage is rising. My beloved child, your soulmate has been carrying more emotional weight than most people realize. They have been trying to understand their own heart while also managing the expectations of others. This has not been an easy process. At times they have felt trapped between what they truly feel and what they believe others expect from them. They have struggled with conflicting emotions. They have struggled with difficult decisions. Yet through all of it, one truth continues to remain. Their heart keeps guiding them back toward honesty. Their soul keeps reminding them that authenticity matters. The more they ignore their feelings, the louder those feelings become. The more they delay the truth, the heavier the burden becomes. The more they resist, the more uncomfortable the silence feels. This is why change is happening now. This is why movement is taking place behind the scenes. This is why the energy around this connection is shifting. Type Amen 1212 if you are ready for positive change. Archangel Michael says that many important conversations begin long before words are spoken. They begin in the heart. They begin in quiet moments of realization. Your soulmate has been experiencing those realizations. Small moments have been opening their eyes. Small events have been helping them understand what truly matters. They have noticed signs they once overlooked. They have remembered moments they once dismissed. They have recognized feelings they once tried to hide. Every realization has brought them closer to the truth. Every reflection has strengthened their understanding. Every lesson has moved them forward. There is a growing awareness within them that honesty creates freedom. There is a growing awareness that genuine emotions deserve acknowledgement. There is a growing awareness that silence cannot solve everything. The walls they built around their heart are beginning to weaken. The defenses they created are beginning to lower. The fears that once controlled them are beginning to lose power. Type Amen 1414 if you trust the process. My beloved child, there were moments when your soulmate convinced themselves they could move on without expressing what they felt. They tried to focus on other things. They tried to distract themselves. Yet certain emotions refused to disappear. Certain memories refused to fade. Certain connections refused to be forgotten. The heart has a way of preserving what truly matters. It remembers what is significant. It remembers what has meaning. Your soulmate has discovered this through experience. They have learned that some feelings remain regardless of circumstances. They have learned that some bonds continue to influence the soul. This realization has changed their perspective. It has shifted their priorities. It has encouraged deeper reflection. They are no longer viewing the situation through the same lens. They are seeing things more clearly now. They are understanding things differently now. Type Amen 1515 if clarity is entering your life. My beloved child, there are words your soulmate has rehearsed countless times. There are conversations they have imagined repeatedly. There are truths they have practiced sharing in their mind. Sometimes they picture everything unfolding perfectly. Sometimes they imagine relief replacing uncertainty. Sometimes they imagine freedom replacing hesitation. Those thoughts bring comfort. Those thoughts bring hope. Those thoughts bring motivation. The truth they wish to share is connected to authenticity. It is connected to emotional honesty. It is connected to what they genuinely feel. For too long they worried about outcomes. For too long they focused on possibilities they could not control. For too long they allowed fear to influence their choices. Now a different mindset is beginning to emerge. A stronger mindset is developing. A more courageous mindset is taking shape. Type Amen 1717 if you choose faith over doubt. Archangel Michael says that transformation often begins quietly. It starts with small decisions. It starts with subtle shifts in perspective. Your soulmate is experiencing those shifts. Their priorities are changing. Their understanding is deepening. What once seemed impossible now feels possible. What once seemed frightening now feels manageable. What once seemed distant now feels closer. This does not mean every obstacle has disappeared. It does not mean every concern has vanished. It does not mean every challenge has been solved. It simply means progress is being made. It means growth is occurring. It means the heart is moving toward truth. My beloved child, continue trusting your own journey. Continue strengthening your own spirit. Continue building your own peace. The future does not depend upon fear. The future does not depend upon confusion. The future depends upon wisdom, growth, and truth. Your soulmate is moving closer to that truth. They are moving closer to honesty. They are moving closer to expressing what has been hidden. Type Amen 2020 if you believe beautiful things are unfolding. There will come a moment when holding everything inside no longer feels possible. There will come a moment when silence loses its power. There will come a moment when truth becomes stronger than fear. That moment is approaching one step at a time. It is approaching through reflection. It is approaching through growth. My beloved child, remain patient with the process. Remain confident in your worth. Remain focused on your own path. The connection is still unfolding. The story is still developing. The truth is still making its way toward the light. And when the right moment arrives, what has been hidden will no longer remain hidden. What has been unspoken will no longer remain unspoken. What has been carried in silence will finally find its voice. The journey continues, and the next chapter is drawing closer than ever before. My beloved child, even now, while you are listening to these words, your soulmate is experiencing moments they cannot fully explain. There are sudden reminders that appear throughout their day. There are unexpected emotions that rise to the surface when they least expect them. A familiar memory may cross their mind while they are busy with something else. A feeling they thought they had buried may suddenly return. A realization they tried to avoid may quietly appear once again. These moments are not accidents. These moments are helping them understand what their heart has been trying to say. These moments are guiding them toward greater honesty. The truth they wish to share has become part of their daily thoughts. It follows them into quiet moments. It follows them into periods of reflection. No matter how much they try to focus elsewhere, their heart continues returning to the same place. Their emotions continue pointing toward the same understanding. Their soul continues reminding them of what matters most. Type Amen 2323 if you believe truth always rises to the surface. My beloved child, your soulmate has spent a long time trying to appear stronger than they actually felt. They have hidden emotions behind calm expressions. They have hidden uncertainty behind confidence. Many people around them have no idea what they truly carry inside. Many people see only the surface. Many people do not recognize the deeper emotions beneath. Yet every hidden feeling leaves an impression upon the heart. Every unspoken truth creates pressure. Every delayed conversation carries weight. Your soulmate has begun recognizing this reality. They have begun realizing that avoiding difficult emotions does not make those emotions disappear. They have begun understanding that honesty often brings relief. This understanding is changing them from within. It is encouraging greater self-awareness. It is encouraging greater courage. The person they are becoming is not the same person they were before. Growth has been taking place quietly. Maturity has been developing steadily. Type Amen 2424 if growth is happening in your life. Archangel Michael says that some of the greatest transformations happen in silence before they become visible to others. The heart prepares itself before important steps are taken. The soul gathers strength before meaningful action occurs. Your soulmate has been going through that preparation. Lessons have been teaching them patience. Experiences have been teaching them wisdom. There were situations that challenged them. There were moments that forced them to reflect. There were circumstances that encouraged deeper understanding. At the time, they may not have understood why those experiences were happening. At the time, they may have felt frustrated. At the time, they may have felt confused. Now they are beginning to see the purpose behind those lessons. Now they are beginning to understand how much they have changed. Now they are beginning to recognize how far they have come. The truth they wish to reveal is connected to this growth. It is connected to what they have learned. It is connected to what they have discovered about themselves. Type Amen 2525 if wisdom is guiding your path. My beloved child, there are nights when your soulmate finds themselves thinking about what they should have said earlier. There are moments when they replay conversations in their mind. There are moments when they imagine different outcomes. They think about opportunities that passed by. They think about words that remained unspoken. They think about emotions that remained hidden. This reflection is not meant to create regret. It is meant to create awareness. It is meant to create understanding. Every experience has been teaching them something important. Every delay has revealed a lesson. Every challenge has strengthened their character. The truth they carry is becoming clearer because of these lessons. Their intentions are becoming clearer. Their feelings are becoming clearer. The confusion that once surrounded them is slowly fading. The uncertainty that once controlled them is losing strength. The hesitation that once stopped them is weakening. A new level of confidence is beginning to emerge. A new level of honesty is beginning to grow. A new level of determination is beginning to develop. Type Amen 2727 if you are stepping into a new season. My beloved child, you may not always see what is happening behind the scenes, but that does not mean nothing is happening. Growth often occurs out of sight. Change often develops quietly. Your soulmate has been learning valuable truths about relationships. They have been learning valuable truths about communication. They have been learning valuable truths about themselves. One of those truths is that genuine feelings deserve acknowledgement. Another truth is that meaningful connections deserve honesty. Another truth is that fear should not control important decisions. These realizations are helping them move forward. These realizations are helping them gain confidence. These realizations are helping them prepare for what comes next. Archangel Michael says that courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is choosing truth despite uncertainty. Courage is moving forward despite hesitation. Your soulmate is gradually discovering this kind of courage. They are gradually becoming stronger. They are gradually becoming more willing to express what they truly feel. Type Amen 2828 if courage is growing within you. There is a shift taking place within their spirit. There is a shift taking place within their perspective. There is a shift taking place within their heart. What once felt overwhelming is beginning to feel manageable. What once felt impossible is beginning to feel achievable. What once felt distant is beginning to feel near. This shift matters because it influences decisions. It influences actions. It influences future conversations. The truth they want to tell you is no longer simply a thought. It is becoming a priority. It is becoming something they feel increasingly compelled to express. Every day that passes strengthens this desire. Every day that passes increases their understanding. Every day that passes moves them closer to honesty. My beloved child, continue walking forward with confidence. Continue protecting your peace. Continue believing in your own value. Your worth does not depend upon another person's timing. Your worth does not depend upon another person's decisions. Your worth remains constant. The truth your soulmate carries is part of their journey. Your growth is part of yours. Both journeys are unfolding according to their own purpose. Type Amen 3030 if you trust that everything is unfolding for a reason. The chapter ahead is still being written. The story is still progressing. The path is still developing. Yet one thing becomes clearer with every passing day. The truth your soulmate wants to tell you is becoming too important to ignore. The feelings they carry are becoming too powerful to deny. The silence that once felt comfortable is no longer comfortable. The distance that once felt necessary is no longer necessary. The hesitation that once felt protective is no longer protective. A moment of honesty is drawing closer. A moment of clarity is drawing closer. A moment of truth is drawing closer. My beloved child, keep your heart steady. Keep your spirit strong. Keep your focus on hope, wisdom, and peace. The journey continues, and the next part of this message is even more powerful than the last.